So here we're looking at learning target 1, talking about the difference between open and closed systems and be able to give examples of each one. So here we of course have the definition and then examples. This, you probably guessed, is a typo. Should say closed. Okay, so I want to look back at my notes. So I'm going to do my side swipe and put my notes over here on the left so I can view them while I'm filling in my details. So here's what I like to think about with systems, open versus closed. I like to use this analogy of the gas station. Okay, so thinking about the gas station in two different scenarios gives us a good visual of what's happening with both matter and energy. Make this a little bigger. Matter and energy in each type of system. So if we do a little imagination here of when a gas station is closed, we kind of visualize after hours, the doors are locked up. The stuff in the gas station, the matter, the materials, they can't enter and leave. It's a fixed amount. When that gas station closes at 8 p.m., there's still the same number of chips and pops and donuts and milks, waters. There's still the same amount. It's a closed system. The stuff inside there, the matter, cannot enter and leave. It's fixed. The energy, however, is able to still enter and leave occasionally or on a low level. Some energy can enter and leave, and that's possible because when we think about what that energy is, light energy and heat energy, even though the building's closed and locked, that energy can still infiltrate, water cycle word, infiltrate in and out of that system. For example, light energy, right? The gas station has windows. Okay, it can seep in and out through the glass. Not all of it, right? But some of it. Same thing with heat. The gas station inside has its heater on. A small amount is infiltrating out through cracks or vents in the system. So some can enter and leave. So that's why we have that word there, some, right? Now switch our visual over to when that gas station is open. When it's open for business, the people, the matter, the snacks, that can enter and leave freely, right? It's ever changing. Someone comes in, drops off money, right? The money stays, the goods go. The people themselves are matter. They can enter and leave freely. So in an open system, we're seeing that matter come and go easily. Same thing with the energy, right? Now the door is open and it's continuing to stay open, or it opens and closes often. The refrigerators are opening and closing. So we're seeing a much more free movement of energy within and in and out of the system. So this analogy of the gas station, I think, works really well. If we think about closed versus open, we can visualize what the stuff is doing during each time, as well as the energy, why the level is different for both. So what you're thinking about here in your learning targets, in your definition, you better be having both energy and matter show up in your define, right? Matter can, energy can enter and leave, cannot, whatever it is, okay? And again, you've got those keywords also of in and out as you're talking about it, or in place of, rather, enter and leave, like we see on our notes here, okay? So stick with some of those keywords. You've got space here to put 2 examples. So you got a few in your notes. I'm going to ask you to dig kind of deep and see if you can maybe come up with an idea outside of one of those examples from our notes. But 2 is the minimum. Feel free to add more bullet points there as needed. Great job.